Hi guys, we'll continue with our discussion on currency exchange rates, and in this session we shall look at cross rate calculations. So let's have this example. We've been given the USD Euro rate, bid rate, ask rate 1.3802, so that's the bid rate, and this is the ask rate 1.3806 US dollar per euro. In other words, if I need to sell euro in the market, I would be able to sell it for $1.3802. If I need to buy euro in the market, I'll have to shell out $1.3806. Okay, so do remember the mantra. Market is going to give you low and is going to charge you high. So when you buy euro, you need to shell out 1.3806. When you sell euro, you get 1.3802. As far as the GBP euro is concerned, you are going to, in case if you sell a euro, you're going to get 0.8593 GBP, and if you were to buy euro, you need to give 0.8599 GBP. So let's look at the question. Determine the GBP USD bid cross rate. So we need to get the GBP USD rate, both bid as well as the ask. So let's have them in place. We know that the GBP USD rate is equal to GBP euro rate divided by USD euro rate. Okay, so when you divide this exchange rate by this, you are going to get GBP USD. Alright, so I realized that for me, and let me just try and place it here itself, for me to get GBP USD, I should be dividing this, or rather I should be dividing this with this. Okay, so does it mean that my bid rate of GBP USD is going to be this divided by this? Alright, because we are supposed to divide GBP euro with USD euro. So should I be dividing 0.8593 by 1.3802? The answer is no. Remember guys, your bid rate is going to be arrived at by dividing 0.8593 by 1.3806. I'll come to the logic a little later. Let me first try and show you what we are going to do. So we are going to take 0.8593, which is the GBP euro rate, and we shall divide it by USD euro rate 1.3806. Okay, and the ask rate is going to be 0.8599 divided by 1.3802. Alright, now why should this be so? I think the mantra that you're going to keep in mind is that you are trying to find out the bid as well as the ask rate, that of the cross currency exchange rate, which is GBP USD. Now the idea should be to arrive at a bid which is going to be as low as possible. So that's something that you're going to keep in mind. So while you know that you need to divide GBP euro with USD euro, what is the pair that you're going to take? I'm going to divide low with high to arrive at as low a rate as possible, and I'm going to divide high with low to get as high a rate as possible. So this is just some sort of a rule that you should keep in mind to ensure that you don't go wrong in the exam. Of course, there's a logic to it, and it's pretty simple, but that's not something that you think through all the time when you work out the numbers. For you to work out the numbers, I think what you should keep in mind is that your bid rate that you get should be out of a combination of exchange rates, which results in a bid which is as low as possible and the ask which is as high as possible. But what's the thought behind? Well, you basically arrive at GBP USD by transacting through these two markets. So think of it guys, my GBP euro rate has been given as 0.8593, 0.8599. Euro is the base currency, GBP is the price currency. I've been given the USD Euro rate as 1.3802 and 1.3806. In other words, the Euro USD rate is going to be the reciprocal of this, and in case if I take the reciprocal, I need to swap 1 by 1.3806, 1 by 1.3802. Alright, now for me to get the GBP USD rate, I need to multiply this with this. So I basically multiply this with this, which is as good as 0.8593 divided by 1.3806, and I multiply this with this. And again, it's pretty much easy to understand why should it be so. For instance, if I have a euro with me, I can sell it for 0.8593 GBP. Okay, alright. And that euro could have been bought by selling a dollar in the market and by getting these many euros. So effectively what I do is, if I have one US dollar, that can get converted into 1 by 1.3806 euro. Okay, because this is the rate at which I can sell my dollar in the euro dollar market to fetch these many euros, and these many euros could be sold in the GBP euro market to get these many GBP. So 1 euro fetches me 0.8593 GBP. So 1 by 1.3806 euro would fetch me 1 by 1.3806 into 0.8593 GBP, which effectively means that $1, when you sell it off in the market, you get these many GBP, and that is essentially what we have over here. Okay, and so that's how you try to arrive at the bid-ask rate. But like I said, keep it simple. When you divide to get the cross currency rate, it's always going to be this divided by this divided by this. Okay, when you multiply, of course, you need to minimize the bid rate, so you multiply low with low. You multiply high with high to get the ask rate, you multiply low with low to get the bid rate. The idea is to minimize the bid rate and to maximize the ask rate. That's what you should keep in mind to ensure that you don't go wrong with numbers. So there we come to the end of this session. Thank you.